to the car! Run to the car! Run to the car! Hungry man eats zombies! Run to the car! Run to the car! Run to the car! Run! I gotta lose weight. Too fat.
Here. Did you ever have the feeling that you were being watched? Ah, well, it's probably just me. Ah, geez, that was a weird trip again. Well, not really weird, it's just strange things have been happening, you know, so far my travels, my journeys. I felt like something's watching me, and the last few slides I was on, I felt like I was being teleported, like I did right now. It's almost like someone's targeting me to travel to these worlds. That's probably nothing, but anyway, I'm here to do the review of... Oh, surprisingly it's here. Darn, let's see. Here we go. Cube Zero. Cube Zero is the movie that... Cube Zero is a prequel to, of course, the first movie, which is Cube. Now, the interesting thing about this is it was a short film. I mean, not a short film, but it was done on a small budget, probably depending on what size of the budget was for the first Cube. I think it's a little bit more than what the first Cube had. Just a bit. But the prequel's actually pretty interesting, and how it's a prequel, it focuses on a little bit of the origins. It doesn't give a whole lot away, which I still think is good. It explores that this thing is somewhat operated. And by that you see these guys who are the observers. These observers that observe the cubes, that observe the people inside the cube. And as far as I know, they're convicted prisoners that signed on to this, that signed on to do these things. And they don't question it because it's all in the file, except for one character, which is, I can't remember his name, but he's got a really, what was his name in this? I know it wasn't Owen. It was, what was his name? It should be back here. Doesn't say. Well, I can't remember his name, but pretty much he questions of what's going on, and it's really strange though. It's an interesting prequel, and I know a lot of people say it's terrible, that the first Cube was great the way it was, and I agree. The first Cube was good, but this one is pretty good. Granted, not the best one out of all of them, but still, it's good, and I just really like it. It was one of the prequel. It was a prequel that I really liked, and it explains a little bit on what happened to the character Kazam. A little bit. And you'll know what I mean if you watch this movie all the way through. Well, anyway, there's not really a whole lot to talk about. I mean, the movie was pretty good. I still think it's far better than Cube 2, because Cube 2 was pretty much confusing. It wasn't... It all operated on the scientific method, the whole quantum physics and time travel, and... well, a form of time travel, because the hypercube means the fourth dimension or something. So, I don't know. Cube 2 was confusing, whereas this one is pretty good. Like I said, I think this one's better than Cube 2. So, it's not... okay, so it's not the greatest movie like Cube, but it is better than Cube 2. That's all I can say. So, if you have time, check this out. This was a pretty good deal I got, and it's... again, a pretty cool movie. And it goes back to the method of the whole hatch doors having open instead of a touchpad thing, and the rooms are different colors like they were before. They're designed different, though. Still, it goes back to, like, the first Cube. It's like a little bit of a throwback and with their own little style add in. So, really good movie. Check it out. Well, till then, I gotta Oh, wait a minute. Where's my timer? Oh, crap. I hope I didn't lose it. Anyway, I'll be right back. Yes. Good. Bring him to me. Thank you. Well, looks like we got to where we wanted to. Soon I will have the technology required to send us anywhere. Wait a minute. What is that? Ah, my head. Ah! I'm sorry about the inconvenience we've caused you, but we need to get your attention, and also transport you into our world. Well, it was no easy task. We have developed trans-dimensional traveling. However, not physically being able for us to travel to worlds, but targeting people to travel into this universe. You, however, have the capability to travel to other worlds. And inside this portable device that you invented yourself. Now, however, we have the technology to pinpoint where to go into the other worlds. Just we don't have the technology for us to go back to ours, where you have. I know you go by the code name of Evil Dead Fan 1990. As a YouTube name, I believe. Very interesting. Though we know nothing of your real name. You know, it's very simple. I am you. Not what you thought, is it?
Alright. Well, they should have left me here with the computer. Let's see if I can figure this out. Exit route, okay. There's that. The trans-dimensional machine, where is that? It's right there. Okay, just gotta find the way out. We can get out here alive.
Yes. Well, this has to work.
And they'd put it on the wound, and they'd stick its nose down inside. And if the damn thing wasn't starving enough, they'd cover it with a flaming rice ball. And let me tell you, that gray, black son of a bitch would have nowhere else to go but inside. And he'd start to tunnel his way through, looking to put an end to that loud beating sound. That human artichoke, so warm, so juicy.
What's that? What's that? I have a feeling he would. Well, he might have found a way to travel to another world without his device, but whatever world he's in, he's stuck there. Oh, don't worry. I'll find him. Very soon. In fact, about 3 seconds. 3